actually kills people. To halve the number of children who die before they're 5, which is shockingly high. Or mothers who die in childbirth, which is heartbreakingly high. You know, absolutely basic human rights that pass by about half the world.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Lawrence. Good night, Gina. If you get bored tomorrow, give me a call. We can play. Spend the very little money our menfolk earn.
That would be nice.
We should probably...
Yeah.
Waitress, excuse me, is there somewhere, perhaps, that isn't, closing?
Problem is, it's all going very badly indeed. And at the current rate, the world might be a slightly better place in 159 years. By which time I'll be 216.
And you can do something about that.
I'm afraid we are closing now.
Absolutely, great. Yes, that's the plan. The problem is, this development stuff is all about the poor bastards who don't have any cash, so it's likely to slip down the agenda.
But you'll fight that.
Well, yes, and, you know, we might get half of what's really needed, which won't be too bad. Maybe by the time we finish, only 15,000 children will die unnecessarily each day.
15,000? You're joking.
No, 15,000 would be half what it is now. 30,000 children die of extreme poverty every day. A child who shouldn't die at all dies every 3 seconds.
So this is an important meeting?
Yes, they always are. 8 men in one room could literally save hundreds of millions of lives.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Somewhere there's an island calling to me.
Here we are again.
Yes. And if you don't let me sleep on the couch, I'll ring hotel security and accuse you of a sex crime.
I've got all the cupboards. Do you want to unpack in here?
No, that's fine. There's lots of drawers and stuff. I'll be fine. Come.
Sorry, the bathroom calls. Right. Good night.
Good night.
Yes. Night.
Night. morning.
I thought you were asleep.
I was, but I don't want to miss any of the excitement.
I fear, excitement is definitely not the word for it. When it comes down to it, we're just money men at work. What it is a very big but very quiet, very polite battle with too much at stake. Coming down? Yes. Yes, I'll be right with you. It's not what you think. I know she, as it were, walked behind me in a bra, but there's actually nothing happening between us. Why would it worry if I thought there was? I don't know. I suppose I fear you'd think less of her if she were with me.
Right. Big day. Without wanting to aggrandize ourselves, I think we're fighting today for something as big as the abolition of slavery. So, good luck. Hold the line. Debt and aid and trade. Push for everything. But pretend you don't know it's everything.
Welcome to Session 1 of the 2005 G8 Conference, under the chairmanship of the United Kingdom.
Right, if we can move on to point 9, I think this is a pretty uncontroversial matter, which we all agreed on in February. Jean-Paul, over to you.
Oui, j'ai attiré votre attention à tous sur ce point. Si on regarde le paragraphe 7, il est fait référence au niveau d'aide de cette année. Et notre avis est qu'il faudrait effectuer un léger ajustement. Et pardonne-moi, Georges, un peu plus de réalisme.
Back to our top story now, and all eyes are on the G8 summit in Reykjavik this hour. As we speak, finance officials are meeting. Top of the agenda.
We keep going round on these things. I feel it's time for the British delegation to show some flexibility.
それからですね、17項なんですが、これはちょっと納得がいきませんね。
Hopes are that some consensus can be reached among the world leaders.
This resolution deals with trade subsidies. We hope this can be kept fairly short.
Secondo noi questa situazione non può essere risolta con una breve discussione.
I think there's another key issue here. Before we can accept a whole package of these measures, we're going to have to come up with a far stronger plan on how to create and support good government in Africa. The money we give to Africa can only work if there are effective systems in place. Then Africa can start to tackle its own problems and help itself. So we're going to have to make some hard choices. Is it going to be aid? Is it going to be debt? Is it going to be trade? Because it can't be all three.
Whiskey or gin, or both?
Whiskey and some water would be lovely.
I thought what you were asking for was already half of what you needed.
I know. But it's been a very complex day. We're in a time where generally people are very insecure about their economies. It's not a good time for unselfishness.
Pity. Are you finished?
Oh, God, no, nowhere near. There's a working supper that will, I fear, last long into the night. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. For me, this room is the height of luxury.
Yeah. Did you have a good day?
Not bad. Tomorrow, I think I'll go further afield. Try and find some actual ice. Since we're in Iceland.
Ha. Look, there's the drinks before dinner there. You'd be extremely welcome to accompany me if you'd like to. I mean, of course, you don't have to.
That sounds lovely. I'll just have a shower. I'm sorry. I used both the big towels. I thought there were 2 more, but they turned out to be little ones. I'll call